Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Well, it's been a couple of days since we've actually put out a video, and this one I thought I'd give you a little update on Mr. Dan Wootton. There hasn't really been much over the last couple of days regarding him. Obviously the last video we put out was like, is he panicking? And obviously, more than likely he is, because a lot of people, they've been getting in touch with a few other people now, and they're claiming that Dan Wootton is sending the lawyers after them. And he's basically said, if you mention me, that he's going to sue him. And with this, I thought it'd be interesting to show you what I found out on the internet last night. This is from November 7th. And this is the Press Gazette. They've done some great articles. I'll leave the link below for you. GB News shareholders, Nigel Farage and Dan Wootton top staff awards. Few staff gain voting rights and their shareholdings are dwarfed by those of the main investors. GB News Company, All Perspectives Limited, has published the full list of its shareholders to Business Registry Companies House following its decision to issue some staff with shares. They show that Nigel Farage is the non-executive staffer with the most shares in GB News, followed by suspended presenter Dan Wootton. And it goes on to say about only 28 staff were awarded shares. And only a few of them, only Nigel Farage, weekday daytime presenter Michelle Dewberry, and comedy presenter Andrew Doyle have received shares with voting rights. They're the only three who have them, and they collectively own less than 1% of the company's voting stock. Then it says, obviously, the CEO, he alone owns 3.7% of the voting shares, and 4.8% of the total group. Now, when you look down by here, the shareholders going through, you've got Nigel Farage right by there. Let's bring it up for you. There we go. 145,202 shares. Then you got Mr. Wootton right by there. 43,561. So at this moment in time, we have this by here, where the share price is £2.57 and 20p. They're asking for £2.58. And in total, with how much that Dan Wootton currently has in shares, 43,500 shares, that currently works out to £112,000. That's how much that works out to. So to me, I think we found out why it hasn't really been publicly announced that he has been sacked from him. What I personally do believe is that, obviously, they were like, you're suspended, you can't do this, you're not on your show anymore, they got someone else who's been there now, and supposedly that show's doing really well. And with Dan Wootton being off, and obviously, like I said in the previous videos regarding money, his lawyers probably went, if you fire him for any reason, these are the demands. Basically, you can't fire him unless he has this, this, and this. I think the shares are involved in that because the guy's suspended. You know, he knew what was going on. He literally threw other people under the bus to save his own ass. And now he gets £113,000 worth of shares. Yeah, you know, something doesn't fly right there, does it? So that's what I think is going on at this moment in time. He's got that as a part of a severance pay. That's what I do think it is. And obviously, with them firing Laurence Fox and Mr. Calvin Robinson, who basically, Calvin Robinson didn't do anything wrong. I'm not a fan of the guy, but he did nothing wrong. So I don't know why they got rid of him. Well, actually, we do know. We went over in the previous video regarding that Paul Mitchell wants to buy The Guardian. And that's like 700 odd million. And he's probably seeing Dan Wootton, Laurence Fox, Calvin Robinson, and a few other people as, we can't have them because we want to go legit or something like that, you know? But with Dan Wootton given that many shares, again, he hasn't got a vote, remember. He's just been given basically 113 grand. Like, here you are, mate, have these. That's what they've done. So it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. And if we're going to see anything over the next couple of days, maybe even weeks, that he has been fired or he has been sacked. And this is more than likely what was upholding everything else. If you are new to the channel, ladies and gents, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, do all those lovely things, and I'll see you soon.